You wrote, being able to confidently say Orlando Brown Jr., Dylan Fairchild, Ted Karras, Jalen Rivers, and Amarius Mims are the 2026 opening day starters would be particularly advantageous if everyone could continue this momentum.
Yeah.
That feels like something that's on the table, and I would have laughed at you 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, you might have some stability here. It's now, I think Rivers, I don't know, man. Like, we'll see.
Sure.
Yeah, like he's not all the way there yet.
Jury's still out.
Jury's still out. But they've been good enough to make this offense do what it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Flacco is in the top 5 in terms of sack percentage on the good top 5. They're protecting him. He's getting the ball out fast, but they're running the ball. They're one of the most efficient running games in football. Like, they're doing all these things with those guys in there. You can say, oh, well, Flacco's got the run. You can say all these other things, but, like, they've done it. And so if we're going to sit here and we're going to rip the offensive line when they're not doing those things, let's give them credit here because these things that have changed with this offense, a lot of it has come back to things that the offensive line had to change and do better, and that has been a large part of Jalen Rivers and Dylan Fairchild and Reisner when he's been in and others, but, like, them finding some development, some cohesion, and getting things done a lot more consistently. So I think there seems to be real hope there. I mean, we talked to Dan Pitcher last week, and I sort of was asking about this, and he's like, I don't want it to sound at all like it seems like we've arrived, because we have not.
Right.
He's like, but, there really are, there's just a lot of positive things that you can build on. There's plenty that they're working on, but there's a lot of positive things that you're seeing now, and they're just starting to see some of the gains after that incredibly rocky start.
Well, and the key for me, second-year player and 2 rookies.
Yeah.
That we're at least acknowledging. I think it's fair to wonder, like, how long in the tooth is Orlando Brown and Ted Karras? Those are legitimate concerns. You can't have enough offensive linemen. I'm sure we'll be talking about O-line depth this offseason no matter what. But right there is what we had talked about prior to the 2024 draft. Mm-hmm. If you're going to build a good offensive line and have it be sustainable, it's going to have to come via the draft. And there are some decent early returns.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of myself either.
Yeah.
But when I read that part of your mailbag, and I'm like, you know what? That's not. I didn't wince when you wrote that.
So this has been my theory, where I've sort of started on offense and with that conversation with the offensive line, when I've been asked a lot about how big is this defensive rebuild? Like, it's obviously massive. I mean, but what are we talking here? How many years? And my point is, name me who's not back on offense next year. Mm-hmm. Your whole offense is set.